Hey, what's going on YouTube? Black Magic here, and I want to welcome everyone to today's video. Real quick, I just want to get this out of the way. For the past week and a half, I have been putting in some work as far as getting my name out there, getting my YouTube channel out there, trying to network with other YouTubers, and just overall, just trying to bring more attention to the channel overall. And I've got to say, thus far, it's looking pretty good. I do want to thank everyone, all of the new subscribers, and also all the old subscribers. And also, if you guys have not subscribed yet, I also want to welcome you guys as well. I guess this is probably going to be your first time stopping by the channel, so I hope you enjoy today's video. Today I've got some Black Ops 2 Overflow gameplay in the background for you guys to enjoy while I give my thoughts on Call of Duty Ghosts and Battlefield 4 as we near both the game's release dates. I'm going to be going over each of the game's features, some strong points and weak points here and there, a little bit more on the Call of Duty side, seeing as this is going to be my first Battlefield game. Also, some of the game features, some we already know about, and some that may be kind of new to some of us. So with that said, let's go ahead and get right into the video. So for the past 4 years that I've been a PC gamer, I've always been playing Call of Duty, and I started with the earlier games like the original Call of Duty and Call of Duty 2, the old school, like, World War II kind of first-person shooter games that were kind of blocky at the time. I didn't really start playing multiplayer until Modern Warfare 3, however, and that was fun for a little while. I would probably say about 9 to 10 months, maybe even a year, that I actually enjoyed the game. But it quickly became overrun with hackers and riddled with lag issues. And that was probably about maybe 14 to 15 months after the game actually came out. So, it wasn't really that big of a deal, seeing as Black Ops 2 was right around the corner for me, and that was going to be my first Treyarch multiplayer online experience. So Black Ops 2 came out later last year, and in my opinion, it was much better at handling the cheaters, so the rest of us legit players could actually have a good time in the game. Some people say it still exists, but I personally haven't noticed any of those problems. I haven't run into any wall hackers or aimbot players in any of the lobbies that I end up in, at least. You guys may have different experiences, so I can't really judge the game overall for everyone, but I'm just saying, as far as I'm concerned, I haven't run into that many cheaters in the game. So yeah, fast forward a year later, and a friend of mine starts telling me that if I'm into online shooters, I should definitely give Battlefield a chance, and I'm actually really glad that he did. I knew about the game and all, but I never really played it, and I wasn't quite sure how different it would be from Call of Duty, if it would be different at all. So I signed up for the open beta and started playing it maybe around October 3rd or 4th, I want to say. And I'm really glad that I did, because I had a great time with the beta, and I can't wait for the official game to come out. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording any of that gameplay, but I wanted to bring you guys videos of the final version of the game, and not the beta, which was going to have the glitches and the lag issues and the graphical issues and all the stuff that happened, that I experienced while playing the beta. So let's go ahead and move on to Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, Call of Duty Ghosts could be a promising and, in my opinion, a very much needed update to some of the game's features. Now, you're able to create a team of 10 soldiers, each specifically designed, I believe, for a certain class or a particular play style that you may have. So whether you use assault rifles, SMGs, or just going hardcore with a sniper rifle, getting a bunch of no-scope kills, you're going to be leveling up each of these soldiers individually, or through the new squads mode, I believe it's called. I'm not really too sure about the squads mode. I've heard a couple of different modes within that game, and one of them is against bots, and then, your squad can go up against another squad while you're offline, and you still get the points. Not exactly sure how all that kind of squad thing is going to work. I'm mostly going to be sticking to things like Team Deathmatch, though. Anyways, each each one of your soldiers is going to be able to prestige once. So if you have all 10 soldiers at prestige 1, then you as an individual, I believe, have prestige 10. Also, a few new interesting game types like Cranked, where you're now more likely to play an objective as opposed to just hiding in a corner somewhere. It is a bit odd to me how you explode, though, after the crank time is up. Like, I get that's what's supposed to happen and all, when the timer goes off, but it just kind of seems to me like a silly stunt to pull just to have people more active in the game itself. So another feature that Activision is adding in the game mode is going to be Extinction. Now, Extinction, I believe, is going to kind of be like Activision's answer to Treyarch's Zombies game mode. I never really played the zombie game mode, though, because I personally would rather play a real zombie game like Left 4 Dead 2. And I like those kind of games to be separate from one another. My military shooters and my zombie shooters, I really want those games to be separate from one another. But apparently this new Extinction mode is going to have aliens in it, and I'm really not too sure how I feel about that. Maybe if they tried to take like a story arc from the single player campaign and tried to move that over into this new Extinction game mode, that might be kind of interesting as far as like a story is concerned. But I kind of feel like if I want to shoot at aliens, I would probably play Alien vs. Predator, or something like Gears of War, or just any other game that involve, Mass Effect is probably a good example of that. In any other game that I can shoot aliens in, I would want to go stick to that and kind of just leave the military aspects in these games, Call of Duty and Battlefield. I know Battlefield's not going to be introducing any kind of game mode like that, but I'm just saying, like, as far as my military shooters are concerned, I want them to just stick to military shooting and not bring in a bunch of zombies and aliens and whatnot. Anyway, that's that rant out of the way. So then there's Battlefield. Now, having never played these games in the past until playing the beta, I found a new game to love and cherish. Call of Duty has its elements that I enjoy, but never have I had the thrill of just, running around on foot with an RPG and taking out tanks. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but there was maybe 2 or 3 games that I did where I chose the engineer class, and all I did was find enemy tanks that were trying to take over, A, B, C, D, or E. I just went and found the enemy tanks and just started shooting at them with an RPG, just going head-to-head on foot with an RPG against a tank. And I really, really, really love that. Also, another feature in Battlefield 4 that they're going to be bringing back from a previous Battlefield, I believe, is going to be the new Commander mode. I've had an iPad 2 for almost a year now, and until recently I haven't had much use for it, but I'll definitely be able to use it for the Commander mode. And I also believe that Call of Duty Ghosts is also going to have some kind of app, but I don't think it's going to be good as the Commander mode is going to be as far as your tablet or phone device. Is going to be for just overall gameplay. I think the Commander mode is going to be a little bit more interactive than whatever Call of Duty is going to have their app. But the environment, the vehicles, the great teamwork that goes on in the game, and the amazing graphics are only just a few of the reasons why I'm looking forward to Battlefield 4 a bit more this year than Call of Duty Ghosts. I think it's because it's a multiplayer like I've never experienced it before. When the beta ended, I actually thought about getting Battlefield 3 just so I could keep playing and adjust to the overall feel of the game a bit more. But I actually decided that I can just wait another week and a half for Battlefield 4 to come out and not waste my time playing a almost 2-year-old game. Anyways, guys, that's just going to wrap it up for today's video. Check out that description down below to follow me on my new Twitter page. Also, there's a link to my Steam profile down there, and also my Origin ID tag is down there in the comment section, or the description down below. Let me know which one of these games you guys are looking more forward to, or if you're just looking forward to both of these games, leave me a comment section or a comment in the comment section down below. If you guys have enjoyed today's video, remember to give it a thumbs up and like it. Also, if you guys have not done so already, please click that subscribe button. And that way you're kept up to date on all my videos. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.